people, all the people in the House of Senate, all of them will not make heaven for them putting Natasha into this stress. In fact, what is the offense? Natasha did not come out to apologize. Apologize for what? Is it because of she's a woman? That's why people are treating her like this? What is she apologizing for? She is the one that, this Akpabio has, Akpabio have wronged. Akpabio is the one that's supposed to be rolling on the ground, begging her for forgiveness, begging her to let everything go. But now they have turned it the other way, that she did not come out to apologize. That's why that case is still in the court. Anyway, look at this man in Arise TV now. Rufaya said yes, because this woman is a woman. That's why they are treating her so bad. That's what Rufaya is saying. She's a woman. That's why they are treating her so bad. They are waiting for this woman to come and apologize to them. For what? She does not have any reason or whatsoever to go and apologize. But you see this man in Arise, that Abatia, or whatever he call his names. In fact, this man, you will not make heaven. Why is it that you hate women so much? Are you not a married woman? A married man? Don't you have children? Don't you have female children? Even if you have male children, only male children, are you not married to a woman? Don't you have a sister? These are better. Sometimes your character self, it used to irritate me. You don't used to behave like a father at all. You don't used to behave like a father. That was the reason why you brought Njideka Okpe Anna. That's the lady in Arise. Yes, Njideka Okpe Anna. Yes, you almost beat her up during an interview. It shouldn't be that way. Behave well. Like you're an educated man, an old man for that matter. Later now they'll say our youth, we know they respect elders. When an elderly man cannot respect himself, what do you expect? Because we are learning from you people. Yes, and that's why I like this Rufaya. This girl you're always on point. You're always speaking the truth. That Abata there is the only one I know that any word that just coming out of his mouth, it just nonsense.
The case of Natasha, I think it's crystal clear that this is just personal vendetta. Because I am not absolving Natasha, so she must provide the evidence she says she has for sexual harassment. And if she doesn't provide it, I will keep hounding her for that. But after a case had gone to court, the time for the suspension was over. After you had tried to take Senator Natasha out of the Senate through a recall process that failed, somebody will have expected that the interest of the people that she's representing will be paramount, and you allow her to come back and serve despite the fact that you have a case in court. But you are using that as a shield to block her just because she has not said sorry, right? So why must we have a society where they must always say sorry to some people because they feel like they are God? You see, and that's why I say to a large extent, we don't practice democracy. It's a demonstration of Chris we're dealing with here.
Senator Natasha Udwa. Now, the Senate, I think it was the clerk of the House that has now issued a statement that there are issues in court, and that those issues in court, appeals in the Court of Appeal, relating to the suspension of Senator Natasha Udwa on March 6th, that those issues are sub judice. However, in the course of the litigation and all of that, I think it was Justice Binta Nyanko who ruled on July 7th that the Senate also has a responsibility to look at its rules, because if you have a senator representing a people and then you suspend her for 180 days, which is the length of time for representation of the people, the judge, speaking of it, said, look, you have to look at that particular side of the matter. But of course, there are other cases in court which the clerk of the National Assembly is now relying upon. So you have a senator from Kogi Central who has been suspended for what they called gross misconduct since March 6th. And now we September, the 6-month suspension expired September 4. And you now say, well, she cannot still come back because, the matters in court will have to be determined. Now, the point is this, that the people who are suffering are the people that she's representing, the people of Kogi Central. They've been denied representation. And Mrs. Sudan is saying that, look, there are issues. There are things she wants to pursue. Now she has not been given that opportunity. Now that they are saying there's still a case in court. The third point, critical point in that regard, is that the Senate is in recess. The Senate being on recess is not going to return until September 23. So whatever all this conversation is all about, nothing can happen before September 23. What may well happen post 2020, September 23 is that the leadership of the Senate must come together and then say, well, we have this matter before us, and then we look at it.
Finally, on Senator Natasha I believe that under this administration, one point I'd like to mention, if I had to pick all the points I want to say this morning, is what's happening in the interim? What happened to the investigation? We cannot have a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come out to make strong allegations against the Senate president, and then we sweep it under the carpet and we're focusing on technicalities. We demand that the investigation panels that were would be set up to dig deep and find out what really transpired between the two parties, and of course with Senator Natasha presenting evidence, and the Senate president also presenting himself for investigation should happen. This is important for our democracy, and I just wanted to mention that in all of this, let's not forget the critical aspects of these issues.
It's just nonsense. He will support APC today. Tomorrow he's in here. To any issue that concerns women, you see the way he will be carrying it as if women are his enemy. I don't even know whether he's married at all. I don't know. That's why what is happening in Nigeria today is still happening. Yes, because of men like him. It is men like him that are ruling us. People that have black hearts. Black heart list. People that like what occupy their heart is corruption. People like this are better in our eyes. He's not behaving like a wise man at all. He is not. Anyway, I am not blaming anyone. Look at what is happening in our society today. Are we talking about only Natasha? We are not talking about only Natasha. Something will happen, something that everybody need to talk about. Everybody need to choke mouth in the matter. Something you hear that they buy people. Stations in Nigeria, all our media platforms, they will not carry it. If they hear the minor things, look at this, what's the name of this Calabar? Look at this lady, Hilda Bassett, that just break World Guinness cooking, whatever. Look at Arise and carry it, Channel carry it, AIT, NTA. Look, all of them has carried it. Is that not stupidity? Is that what they are meant for? Is that why they are sitting there? When something reasonable, they're supposed to pick and make our government, understand what people are passing through. They will not. Just hear that two guys were fighting now. One person broke another person's head. They will pick it. They will start picking it. They will pick it and they will start talking about it. They will be laughing over it. A lawless country. People should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, it is always said that when the head is sick, when the head no correct, it will affect all part of the body. That is what is happening in our society today. Our leaders are not doing the needful. They are not doing their job. They are not doing the right thing. What do you expect from the people they are leading? They are learning from them. Look at what is happening today. A boy of 14 years who acquire land, who acquire mansion. How did he make that money? A boy who has not finished secondary school. How was he able to raise millions? A boy whose mother is still selling alcohol on the street. A boy whose father is nobody, a commoner. They are into frauding. They are into fraudulent acts. As our politicians are stealing our money. Them, they are duping people, doing all dubious things, all manner of evil, just to make sure that they meet up. Because we are in a society whereby if you are not able to eat 2 or 3 square meals a day, you'll be neglected. You'll be silenced. No, who will notice you? Go out even in your church to talk. They will say, who be this fool? Go out in your street. Your opinion will not count. Because why? You don't have money. That's why everybody is taking it upon themselves. They just want to make this money by all means. Do it anyhow it be. They accuse Wike in River State. Wike and Akpabio is embezzling money. He's stealing the money that belongs to people, that is made for, to maintain states. They are eating it and nobody is talking about it. I won't take on the talk something. It's not the same Wike that spoils this country we are in now. Look at the dirty game he played in 2023 that has brought us to where we are now. Who will talk? Every time they will be talking about Kama. How many of them Kama don't catch? How many of them? Look at the suffering in society. When you talk too much now, even your people, they be telling you, no, now my brother did them, whether we chop, we no chop, our brother must finish that 8 years. I go, hunger never fire on. When hunger fire on in a generation, you people will drop this nonsense belief, this nonsense support that is not favoring anybody. That your brother there does not know your father's name. People are the same Yoruba, right? He does not know where you are from. If somebody like you, that your face look like masquerade, look like a Hong Kong, he does not even know whether you people exist. And you carry your ugly face and your empty stomach, you are shouting, my brother must finish. He said 8 years, my brother must finish. Who is your brother? Does he know you? Does your father have a name? In the society, who know your father? Your mama, they say logo. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows anything about you. You are still shouting your brother. One Nigeria go buy all of you now. If you people did not give Nnamdi Mazi what he's looking for, God know what he's looking for the freedom he's looking for. Hunger go buy all of you now. Anyway, why will I even blame them? Look at Southeast leaders. All of them to the Efulefu. All of them, they are Efulefu from beginning to the end, from top to bottom, all of them. They are the one that time they stood that Simon Ekpa must go to prison because he is not just agitating for Biafra, that he is a killer, he's a stealer. They labeled him all manner of names, they gave him all manner of names, that he must go to prison. Finally, he has gone. I believe Southeast now is calm. Everywhere is calm now. Our Southeast leaders, they are very, very happy. Are they not happy? They are happy. Simon Ekpa is even better. He knows his fate. They gave him 6 years. After 3 years now he's out. What about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That has been there. He has been there for over how many years? 2001 till now. He has been there. God will judge all of you. Continue doing what you are doing. If what you are doing is good, is pleasing in the sight of men and in your own sight, continue doing it. But as for those people shouting at my brother, hunger go fire all of you now. See what is happening in Lagos State now. If you know Yoruba, you will not be giving house. The same house they put a room safe content 2 million, 3 million. Even a Yoruba man cannot even rent it. You tell them, they say, me, carry my money, rent safe content for 1 point something, 2 point something million. I decrease. Look at them. It is people now that have been saving them for over how many years? Have been saving them because no amount of money you put in your house, Igbo man will carry it. No amount of money you put in your shop, Igbo man will carry it. He will sell, he will still succeed. Instead of you people to learn from, they know that without these people, hunger go buy all of you. Without these people, nothing is working. And you people are still going out. No, they are our enemies. They will go on there. Okay, let these people go back to where they come from. Let them go back and begin to develop their side. They say no, they will not. If they are not important to you, why not leave them? Leave them, let them go. Free them, let them go. Look at what happened to Balogun markets that day. So destruction. All the markets of Igbo people, they destroyed their shops. All their goods worth millions of naira. Everything was destroyed. Because why? Because of hatred. Tribalism. Tribalism. What is going on?